Money Fronts Update, Summer 2025 DLC, Karin Everon RS, SUV, -$1,665,000 right pointing arrow. Think Audi RS Q8 or BMW X5 Performance crossover. Annis Hardy, Sedan, Drift Car, -$1,380,000 right pointing arrow resembles a drift-tuned BMW M3 or Nissan Skyline R34. Giuborci Rapid GTX, Sports Car, -$2,705,500 right pointing arrow inspired by Aston Martin Vantage or Jaguar F-Type SVR. Ubermax Sentinel GTS, Sports, -$2,172,000, trade price discount applies, right pointing arrow closest to Mercedes-AMG C63 Coupe. Overflod Suzume, Supercar, GTA Plus exclusive initially, -$3,074,500 right pointing arrow feels like a Bugatti EB110 Revival or Porsche Taycan Turbo, electric super. Annis Minimus, compact sedan, -$1,417,000 right pointing arrow comparable to Nissan Maxima or Lexus is in a stealthy sedan guise. Bonus midweek drops, Brute Stockade Bobcat Security Stockade, armored truck, -$2,440,500, or $1,830,375 trade price, right pointing arrow. Think armored SWAT vehicle. And yes, just like you imagine, more from the Money Fronts Waves Grotti LSCM Cheetah Classic, Sports Classic, -$1,950,500 right pointing arrow evokes 90s exotic supercars like McLaren F1 or Ferrari F40. D-Class Tampa GT, Muscle Car, HSW upgrade, -$1,311,000 right pointing arrow retro muscle feel, like a Dodge Charger with modern touches. Karin Woodlander, HSW upgraded SUV, -$1,611,000 right pointing arrow large, rugged SUV, think Cadillac Escalade or Land Rover Discovery. Annis Hardy, Annis Minimus, Karin Everon RS, Giuborci Rapid GTX, Ubermax Sentinel GTS, Overflod Suzume already listed above. The Times of India Oscar Guzman flies again update Western Duster 300H, airplane, right pointing arrow resembles vintage crop dusters or small prop planes. Buckingham DH7 Iron Mule, helicopter, right pointing arrow utility chopper, like a Bell 412 or Sikorsky S70 derivative. Titan 250D, heavy bomber or plane, right pointing arrow. Think light military cargo plane, perhaps C-130 or vintage bomber class. Invetero Coquette D5 sports car reward, right pointing arrow flows like a Corvette C5 with modern modifications. Agents of Sabotage update, late 2024, 6 new vehicles were added, Bravado Banshee GTS, Sports, Dinka Jester RR Widebody, Sports, Karin Chavos V6, Sedan, Canis Terminus Patrol, Emergency, Law Enforcement, Vapid Caracara Pursuit, Law Enforcement Truck, Police Predator, Boat. These evoke real-world counterparts, souped-up Japanese sports sedans, robust SWAT trucks, and armored patrol boats. Plus, additional vehicles like the Vapid Uranus Loz Speed appeared in February 2025, a fast 90s-style coupe, $1,140,000, with classic aesthetics. GTA vehicle real-life inspiration, Karin Everon RS Audi RS Q8, BMW X5 Annis Hardy drift-tuned BMW M3, Nissan Skyline R34 Giuborci Rapid GTX Aston Martin Vantage, Jaguar F-Type SVR Ubermax Sentinel GTS Mercedes-AMG C63 Coupe Overflod Suzume Bugatti EB110 Revival, Porsche Taycan Turbo Annis Minimus Nissan Maxima, Lexus It's Grotti LSCM Cheetah Classic McLaren F1, Ferrari F40 D-Class Tampa GT Dodge Charger, Modernized Classic, Karin Woodlander Cadillac Escalade, Land Rover Discovery Brute Stockade Bobcat Security SWAT Style Armored Primary Vehicle Western Duster 300H Vintage Crop Duster Planes. Buckingham DH7 Iron Mule Bell 412, Sikorsky Style Utility Chopper Titan 250D Light Military Cargo Aircraft Invetero Coquette D5 Corvette C5 Inspired Coupe. The Chop Shop update, December 2023 to February 2024. Grotti Turismo Omaggio, $2.85 million right pointing arrow a fictional supercar echoing the Ferrari SF90 or McLaren Carbon masterpieces. Vapid Illusion, $1.84 million right pointing arrow heavy industrial 4-door, like a stretched Cadillac Escalade with rugged utility. Karin Asterope GZ, $459,000 right pointing arrow compact daily driver akin to a Lexus Court or Toyota Prius hybrid. D-Class Impaler Lux $1.46 million. Right pointing arrow, a lifted muscle carriage, recalling a retro Chevy Impala with modern edge. Karin Vivanite $1.60 million. Right pointing arrow, stylish 4-door sedan, blending luxury and subtle design, think lower tier BMW. Vapid Dominator GT $2.2 million. Right pointing arrow, muscle car with aggressive stance, like a Dodge Charger Hellcat. D-Class Vigero ZX Convertible $2.3 million. Right pointing arrow, classic convertible design, real life equivalent, a Ford Mustang GT drop top. Fathom FQ36 $1.61 million. Right pointing arrow, sporty 2-door, reminiscent of Ford Sport Coupes or even certain vintage Porsches. Unmarked Cruiser, Stania La Cruiser, Police Riot, both luxury and emergency vehicles now purchasable. Right pointing arrow, think unmarked police SUVs and riot control vehicles you'd see patrolling city streets. Vehicles from The Chop Shop DLC, bottom dollar bounties. Mid-2024 content introduced a bounty hunter vehicle lineup, including secure transport trucks holding cell vehicles. Contemporary real-world parallels include private security vans or armored prisoner transport units. Oscar Guzman flies again and next-gen backboard, March 2025. On March 4, 2025, GTA Online received new aircraft and hangar-related content ported from console versions onto PC. New aircraft at Mackenzie Field Hangar, tied to Oscar Guzman missions. Right pointing arrow, these are akin to light attack aircraft with custom modifications, reminiscent of Russian jets or small military craft. Also unlocked, HAL's Special Works upgrades, ray tracing enhancements, and improved performance, bridging the gap between console and PC versions. GTA vehicle, pre-sabotage update, real-life inspiration.